There are no men in sport who have so many friends in victory and so very few in defeat as the football manager. Like a general in battle, he'll accept the plaudits for his men's achievements, their gains, their victories, but in defeat, he'll almost invariably have to single-handedly shoulder the burden of their defeat, their ineptitude and their shame. And, unlike the general in war, once battle has commenced, there is little a manager can do to redress a balance, to influence what will be history.
Well, in the first place, you've got to have a way and a method of playing so that you give all the players who come into your squad a direction in which they can go and somewhere to aim for. And then you've got to sort of get the players to accept that there may be changes within their game, the way to produce the end product of the way you want them to play. And then you just get on with the job. You don't have them together often enough to change anything, so you've got to plug away at what you're after over a period of maybe 6 games in a year rather than 6 games in 3 weeks like you have in England.
Do you get resistance from players who ask to change?
I think the players, if they believe that what you are telling them is right and that the direction to follow is right, then I think, and you get a little bit of success with it, I think it becomes easier for them to accept that what you say is right. And things have gone reasonably well, the way we want to play. We're getting it for about 35 minutes in a game now. In another year, 18 months, we might have got it up to 45 minutes in a game, which will be quite good.
So how does a football general jizz up his players before a game to get a victory?
I'm not a jumper up and motivate, I get out there and battle. I'm not one of those. I'd rather say to a player before he goes out to play, sit down, think about your game, and take it easy and save your energy, which you're going to expend out there. Don't expend it in the dressing room. Other managers have different ways. Some of them have them jumping up and pushing and shoving and yelling. And I don't like that. I like the players. I believe the game is a thinking game. I don't think the game is about charging here and charging there. It's a thinking game.
Are you talking about individuals or teamwork?
Teamwork, team-wise. I think everybody. I don't really interfere very much with what a player wants to do before he goes on the field. If he wants to do his little thing, then okay. But I don't like a lot of noise in the dressing rooms. I just give them the responsibilities before they go on the field. Tell them what it's about. You're representing your country. You're here to do a job. Do the job to the best of your ability. You've got an hour and a half to work. Work very hard. If you get a result, it'll be good.
Do you work with individuals? Do you tell him that's your job?
Oh yeah, I always have. I think I learned that from Alf Ramsey and Ron Revy. There are certain. Every player is different. Some respond to a little threat, some respond to a pat on the head, some an arm around the shoulder, some a little bit of explanation because you don't really think they've understood what you've been saying. So you keep plugging away right till the last minute before they go on about what you want out of them in the game. Hoping it'll get through. There's all sorts of different ways that you need to motivate and handle people. By and large, I think I'm quite good at that. But I think you'd have to ask other people.
He tells you how he really wants to see us play. I don't really think he needs psyching up for an international match. Because the competition is so fierce for places, everybody wants to do well. And you're playing for your country as well, so I don't think he has to do that so much. We do it ourselves. Obviously, he gives you that little bit that you need on the match day, but I think the feeling is there from the start yourself.
I'm a good pro. I know the game. I know the business. I know it at every level. And if I can get through to them what it's about, I can't improve their skill. You know, if we don't produce skillfully enough players in the Republic to go on and become good national players with great high degrees of skill, we'll never win anything. I can't put that in the time I've got. But the way of playing and the method, providing we follow it, we can nullify a lot of the things that we lack in skill.